Hello radiographers, hope you are doing good. Today I am going to show you the planning and filming of the MRI of dorsal spine. So without further ado, let's start the MRI with you. So first register the patient. Enter the name of the patient and then the patient ID and then the sex of the patient, age of the patient, and the patient position is head first supine for dorsal spine, and height and weight of the patient is very important. So always take the height and weight of the patient before the patient enter into the scanner. And you can also give the referring physician name, but it's not compulsory. So then click the exam and select the T spine for thoracic spine. And I'm doing the dorsal spine with a whole spine screening. So first I will take the three localizer for three spine, cervical, dorsal, and lumbar, three localizers, and then three sagittal protocol for whole spine. The first one is the cervical spine sagittal, and the second one is the dorsal spine T2 sagittal, and the third is the lumbar T2 sagittal. These three protocols will compose together automatically and make a whole spine image. So now the localizers are running. The cervical localizer already shown, and now I am planning for the T2 sagittal cervical spine, and this is the first step of the whole spine. So I am planning adjusting the saturation band and planning on the coronal image, and the slices should be parallel to the spinal cord. So always view the spinal cord and plan over the spinal cord so that the slices are being parallel. And after the planning, click apply. And now the dorsal spine localizer. So I take a whole spine image on the first segment and a dorsal spine localizer on the second, and now I view the coronal image and planning on the spinal cord for the dorsal spine sagittal, and this is the second step of the whole spine. So after planning the slice, click apply, and then plan the T2 sagittal lumbar spine, and this is the third step for whole spine. And you can show that the T2 sagittal cervical spine scan is already running, and I am now planning for that lumbar spine. So plan on the coronal image for sagittal image and open the spine, lumbar spine, and plan, adjust the slices just parallel to the lumbar spine and click apply. And now the three protocol for whole spine has been planned, and this is the T2 sagittal for dorsal spine, and this is T1 sagittal dorsal spine. The dorsal spine scan has completed. This is the number 5 scan is completed. So I get the dorsal spine sagittal image, T2 sagittal image. And now I am planning for the T2 sagittal dorsal spine, and this is the real MRI. I'm planning for dorsal sagittal, T2 sagittal on the coronal dorsal localizer. So I'm adjusting the slices parallel to the dorsal spinal cord and also look for the whole spine image. And as I plan the T2 sagittal image, the T1 sagittal image has copied the T2 sagittal image. So no need to plan the T1 sagittal. And now the T2 sagittal lumbar spine scan is running. So after this scan has completed, the whole spine image will automatically generate, composing these three spines, cervical, dorsal, and lumbar. These three sequences will automatically compose and makes whole spine. And this is the protocol for dorsal spine, these two sagittal images. And now I can plan for the axial images. And I open T2 axial and adjusting the saturation band in front of the dorsal spine. The saturation band is given for to reduce the aspiration artifact. I am placing one slices on each intervertebral disc. So by clicking slice group, I getting one slice, and every slice I place on the intervertebral disc. So I am creating new slices by clicking the slice group and placing the slice on the intervertebral disc. So thus I cover the dorsal spine, and because the spine looks normal, there is no abnormalities, so I don't have to plan any slice slab. So I can set the slices like this on the intervertebral disc. So if we gets any abnormalities on the spines like TB or Pott's disease or any tumor, so you can place a slice slab on this pathology. The slab means a group of slices together. So there is no slab because I placed one slices on each but intervertebral disc. But 5, 6, or 7, or 10, a certain number of slices together makes a slab. So if you want to move the slices simultaneously, you have to check the couple graphics on, and after the planning complete, click the apply button. And as I plan the T2 axial, the T1 axial planning has been complete. So let's print out the images, and this is the whole spine image that I got. And I will crop this image from the tools shutter, and after cropping I will Or you can annotate the spine or label the vertebra. By counting the vertebra, I am labeling the dorsal 1 and counting for the dorsal 12. So this labeling gives the radiologist a quick idea about the vertebrae and also label L5 and then open the dorsal spine sagittal. This is a T2 sagittal because the spinal fluid is white. You can see the fluids CSF around the cervical spine, spinal cord is white. So I select the series. So I am checking the dorsal 1 because I have to also label on the dorsal spine image. So I'm making sure that which vertebra is the dorsal number 1 dorsal vertebra by checking the whole spine. So I found that this is the dorsal 1 and also counting to the dorsal 12 and labeling dorsal 12. So you have to count at the time when you plan the dorsal spine sagittal image. So on the filming, I select the layout team 4. This is the team 4 layout. A team 4 layout gives us a long segment to place the whole spine. And now I am adjusting the dorsal sagittal images and by proper zoom pan and windowing, I will print out this film. And this is the number 1 film for whole spine and T2 sagittal dorsal spine. And I film the print. I print the film. And now the T1 sagittal is showing and I crop the series and I also label this T1 sagittal and I will label that dorsal 1 vertebra. I'm checking the T2 image to confirm that this the dorsal 1 vertebra. I'm again checking the T2 sagittal image. I am here applying a technique to count the dorsal 1 vertebra. I have taken the sagittal image, cervical spine sagittal image, and opening the T1 axial image. And here I will get a slice, and the first slice, I will move the first slice to the cervical 2, and then I will go down counting the vertebra. And then it will appear on the dorsal sagittal image and I can understand that this is the right vertebra. So this is the technique I follow for counting. You can also try this. So I get the vertebra that this is the dorsal 1 vertebra. The dorsal 1 vertebra have cut out because the field of view of this T1 sagittal is slightly small than the T2 sagittal. And now in the filming, I'm selecting the layout T4 and copy and pasting the middle image. And it's placed on the long segment. And I will delete the extra images so that the no extra film is waste. The only one film in the filming window. So I'm adjusting the images I'm adjusting the window and zoom pen. So after proper adjusting, I will print out the film. So let's go to exam, and you can show that my T2 axial images have come out, and I select the series and send it to the filming, and also open the reference image and crop the image and send it to the filming, and then go to filming and select the film and select layout to 3:4 because there is 12 image, 11 slices and 1 reference image, and I am setting the reference image, and there is a reference image of the reference image, so I will remove this image, and now I'm adjusting the axial images, zoom panning and windowing. Now I'm removing the reference image of the reference image. I take times to contrast the window. It takes time to satisfy me for the right correct window. And now I print out the film, and the T1 axial is running. You can show on the left bottom corner. And now the scan is complete, and open the T1 axial image and checking the images and select series and send it to the filming, and also open the reference image and crop the image and send it to the film. Go to filming and select the film, and from the properties you can select the layout 3:4. I select 4:4, that's wrong, and now I on 3:4 layout. I'm adjusting the zoom pen of the images. So after the proper adjusting, print the film. So thus print the 4 films, 2 sagittal and 2 axial images for dorsal spine. And then close the patient. Thanks for watching the video. If you like the video, please press the like button and share the videos with your friends, and follow my page. And if you on the YouTube, please subscribe my channel. Thank you.